Welcome to your daily focus, July the 2nd, 2019. My name's Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Thank you truly. So much. We have the solar eclipse. Solar eclipse in Cancer. The sun and the moon both set at 10 degrees of Cancer. I think that the north node is about 18 degrees, so it's not sitting right on top of the north node, but it is a solar eclipse, which means this energy will last right up till Christmas time. It's strong, it's powerful, and new moons are all about, well, starting something new, beginning something new. Taking a risk, taking a chance on yourself, changing up your routine, changing behaviors, changing habits, starting a new project, a new job, stepping forward in some new way, starting a new relationship. New beginnings, new starts, new paths. Let's see what the cards have to say. It is also, okay, so we have the 10 degrees, which would invite in the magician energy to a degree there. But it also adds up the numerology for the day as a 12, so the hangman, which boils down to a 3, which is the Empress. So this is energy that is highlighted throughout our year, but is the yearly energy as well. And it is, really about accepting what is and what we can do from that. So saying, this is where I am, and this is how I'm going to build upon that. Or this is where I am, and this is what I need to walk away from in order to step into this. So it could be surrender, it could be sacrifice, it could be compromise, it could be giving up control of something. But at the end of the day, we go 1 plus 2 is the 3 energy, which is the Empress. And the Empress is all about new beginnings, new starts. Usually in the tarot deck, she's seated, she's around nature. There's usually water nearby, and she is very, very, very pregnant. Talking about fertility. The fertility of growing our dreams, our passions, our desires, our wants, our relationships, ourselves, the way we want to step forward. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles has been popular over the last couple of weeks, and it's our first card. This is all about a new day dawning. 9 energies are beautiful because the 9 is, we look at the 9 as the completion number, but the 9 is really clearing the pathway for the 1 energy to come in, the new beginnings, the new starts. We have to clear a path for. We have to make way. We have to let go of things in order to have space for new things. So the 9 of Pentacles is saying, okay, we've made it. The sunflowers there represent our growth. Maybe that's your sage knowledge, your wisdom, your spirituality. Maybe that's your health and well-being. Maybe that's your talents, your gifts. And Spirit is always very near, listening to what you are saying when this card appears. So if you need clarity, understanding, help, love, a clue, an answer, they're listening. And we're wearing white, which is the symbol of new start, new beginning. White, clear slate, a blank piece of paper. Ace of Swords. Well, this is extremely new energy. I'm going to knock this over if I don't move it out of the way. Ace of Swords. The aha moment, the epiphany. This is your mind, this is thought, this is clarity, this is confidence. This is being forthright about what you want to go after, what you want to do. And it's also a boost in our ego, our self image of who we are, of what we can do, of our capabilities, of our talents. And so there's this element of taking a risk on yourself here, to believe in yourself, to have that aha moment, that epiphany, but then to make it tangible, or at least make the plan to make it tangible down the road. We have the Four of Cups, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Okay, the Four of Cups, there's this big, shiny, beautiful cup, bigger than all the others, and we can't see it because we're sitting there and we're pouting over the four lousy little cups we have, or the three little lousy cups we have. It's all about being thankful, being grateful, knowing that this is what you have, and the wisdom of it. I mean, the owl sits there perched in the tree behind us there. I don't know if I can get it out clear enough or not that you can see that that's an owl. You know, I kind of get this like the sulking kid. Or, you know, they've asked for something and they didn't get it immediately, so they start pouting right away. And, oh, this is all I'll ever have. Not even realizing that the most beautiful moments in their life are the moments that are yet to come. Or, you know, you could kind of look at it as, you know, the child that asks for something, and so the parent scrapes to get together the money in order to get it for them, and within a day or a week it's maybe not even out of the box, or it's laying on the floor, or it's broken, or they can't find it, or they're bored with it now and they start asking for something new. And what's the likelihood of them getting it? So take a look around you and take stock. First of all, take stock of who you are, your capabilities, your sage wisdom, your beauty. Take stock of who you are, your talents, your gifts, your creativity, your giggle, and realize the treasure that you already are. And be grateful for the things that are around you. Start a gratitude journal. I double dare you to start a gratitude journal. Tonight, get a book, one page, open it up, write down one thing you are grateful for. And maybe, just maybe, it's the fact that you have a pillow to put your head on. I'm grateful for my pillow. Good night. The second night, write a second thing and read both of them. And do that for 2 or 3 weeks. And let me know how life is starting to open up to you. Be grateful for the things that are around you. And some of the most mundane things. Like, when's the last time you were thankful for your fridge? But I bet you if it stopped working, you'd notice it. And when the new fridge showed up, you'd be so thankful that was in your life, wouldn't you? Be thankful for the things you already have. Don't gripe about them. I have to go to work. Well, that means that you're going to get a paycheck. I have to put gas in the car again. It means you have a car, and it means that you have money to put gas into the tank with. I get stuck doing the dishes again tonight, which means that you had a table full of people. So take some of those negatives in your life and turn them into a positive. I know one person, they started to say that every time they're going to work, they're going to play. They were allowed the opportunity to go to work, or they were going to play. Either or would work. I think it was they were going to go play. And all of a sudden, work became more enjoyable after doing that 3 or 4 days. Because when we say something out loud, our brain can't decipher whether it's fact or fiction or a lie or the truth. It just goes with it. So if work was really the play area, we were going to have fun at work. And by golly, it ended up being that way. So start changing your mindset to the way you perceive things, the way you look at things in your life right now. I think that's the strongest part of what this card is trying to say to us. So when you have a negative in your life, understand that it might be your perception, or it might be the words that you're attaching with it. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. I can't remember the last time we've had Three of Swords. Here it is. I think this is about great healing, though, because it's the fourth card in. It's about great healing that happens in your life. Maybe when you start to look around and see what you already have to be grateful for, you allow in healing because you know that you've got what it takes. There's that firm resolution, so to speak. I mean, I see somebody healing under this energy. I see the sky breaking open and the sun coming forth. And I've been saying all along that this is really going to be a new moon where we can put some conflicts behind us. And maybe this is the healing of heart, love relationships, relationships where you love the other person. That could be a best friend, somebody in the community, somebody at work, your family, a brother, a sister, a parent, a sibling, a child. That there's some healing, and to allow that healing to happen, because it's going to release a lot of this negative energy that you have been just carrying with you, this baggage you've been carrying with you. And last but not least, let the Empress show up, of course, for this reading. The Empress. One of our strongest intuitives in the deck, one of our highest diplomats in the deck. She sits with a firmness. She knows what she's going after. She knows, she feels confident. So I think our confidence is raised in what we can grow, in what we can make tangible in our lives, of what we can realize. This is about new beginnings, new starts. This is about giving birth and then loving and caring to grow that into maturity. And maybe it's you always wanted to do fill in the blank. Maybe it is you want to be a baby. Maybe it is an actual baby. Maybe it's growing your health better. Maybe it's growing your spirituality. Maybe it's helping out more in the community. Maybe it's starting to travel and explore and learn in new and exciting ways. So the Empress really puts a strength on. We have to let in that healing, whatever that healing is. I mean, allow yourself the healing. So what comes up, it's okay to finally let it go, to recharge your batteries, to embrace yourself, give yourself a hug. Maybe it's just saying that you forgive yourself. I mean, that sounds so silly, but try it in the mirror sometime. And just believe in it for 30 seconds. That's all I ask. And look yourself in the eye and say, I forgive you. I know you were only looking out for me. I know you were only trying to do what was best. I know we're going to get this right. I forgive you. Use your name. And tell yourself you love yourself. I love you. Use your name. Tilly, I love you. Start talking about the beauty of who you are. It's only you and yourself and I. Me, myself, and I standing in front of that mirror, right? No one's going to hear you except for your angels, God, your spirit guides, past loved ones perhaps. You're just having a conversation with you and nobody else. Raise your energy. Raise your light. Raise your worth. Understand that you are deserving. So those epiphanies that you might have today, those aha moments, and we do have the Ace of Swords there. As we clear way for the new beginnings will appear. There could be breakthroughs. There could be stimulating encounters. There could be pleasant surprises. Pay attention. Don't walk around with the blinders on today. Be gentle with yourself, 33. Be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. Do kind things for yourself. And 33, that's a powerhouse number. 33 is a very hard energy, a birth energy to walk with, but the rewards are amazing. A time of new birth and energy is upon you. Draw the lessons you have learned to assist you moving forward. Notice how you've grown and changed as a result of everything that has transpired. Gather information as you go and be ready for the new adventure. All signs are positive for successful outcomes at this time. And it's so true. This moon is so strong for bringing in riches, health, wealth, happiness. And be gentle with yourself. Give yourself time and love yourself. I see the flowers. I got some flowers I bought at that the market I went to. She makes the most beautiful flowers. So I bought a couple of the barrettes. She's doing the flowers for my daughter's wedding, so I'm told. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous flowers. Put a flower in your hair. Walking through a field, pick a wild flower and just tuck it behind your ear. And you'll forget about it. And then you'll get into the house and you'll look in the mirror and you'll go, and it'll make you smile. So do things like that to make yourself smile at you when you see yourself in the mirror. Wear something a little jazzy. Do your hair. Trim that beard, put on that makeup, style that mustache. Get excited about who you are and where you're going. Raise your energy. We have the most deep rest. So I guess we shouldn't be in too much of a hurry in order to conquer. Our little mouse is here to tell us to, just breathe, just meditate, just see where we are, see where we want to go. Make the plan, start writing the game plan out. Start writing down ideas, get together with people, brainstorm. Because rest is not idleness. And to lie on the grass under the tree on a summer's day listening to the murmur of water or by watching the clouds float across the sky is by no means of wasted time. Mouse says it's time for you to make time for laziness. You don't have to be constantly on the go. After all, that is how you become run down. Spend a little time each day or week doing something you enjoy that is completely frivolous and fun. So there we have it again, about working something in, about loving ourselves, being kind to ourselves, taking time for me. It could be just an afternoon laying in the hammock, reading a book, watching your favorite old movie, playing with the kids. Sometimes rest doesn't necessarily have to be sleeping, but just quieting your mind. Take some time grounding yourself by taking a yoga class, gardening, fishing, spending time in nature. Spend at least 10 minutes a day meditating and just being in the moment. You don't have to physically be at your happy place to go to your happy place. It can simply be within your mind, and the more you practice, the easier it becomes. I am a true believer in that because, throughout the years of meditation, I've made myself that perfect beach site. And I've made myself this perfect room that I can just go to. And now it's just all there and everything. And you can make your own room. Absolutely. Imagine your room. Put in a grand piano, or maybe it's a guitar you want to play while you're in there. A couple of comfortable chairs in case somebody would like to join you from the spirit world. An angel, perhaps. A past loved one. A guide. Have a big throw pillow corner for you to just crash on and just feel relaxed on. Put an altar in there. Put candles in there. Put a teddy bear in there. Do whatever you want. And start to put the room together as... And when you have that room and you sit in that chair and you wait for someone to appear, or just have that room and lay on the throw pillows and listen to your breathing. Maybe you could imagine an ocean on the other side of the windows, and the windows are open and the curtains are picking up the breeze and bringing in that ocean smell, that ocean air. We'll do a journey of love card. Or maybe it's a beach. Maybe there's palm trees. Maybe it's nighttime and it's a new moon, so it's completely dark, and you have those big torches stuck in the sand, reflecting off the water. Maybe you're in a boat. We had 5 cards followed, so that's too much. So I always do a journey of love card. Journey of love, remember, please remember, yes, we love others and we want to give our love and our passion to others, but we also need to do that for ourselves. The Pearl Threaded, 38. Ooh, an 11 energy. The Pearl Threaded. Well, the poem isn't, it's 2 lines. Hearts apart, remember love, and time stands still. Though we labor through the illusion of individuality and have to face our inner challenges in solitude, our spiritual transformation is not an independent event, nor is it for our victory alone as we approach the enlightened way of embracing love, of all embracing love. Each human is a pearl on the Divine Mother's garland, gradually assuming luster, revealing beauty, worth, radiance over many lifetimes. Together we are creating a precious offering in return for her gift of life. We can learn to draw on the collective effort to allow our own journey to become integrated into the journey of the group without being weighed down, and instead to be lifted up. To do this, we honor the thread that connects each of us as one divine being, just like the various fingers that belong to one hand. When we honor the pearl essence of our divine nature, that we are capable of growth and transformation, becoming divine beauty, the oracle brings you a message. You are to shift your perspective to allow all groups that you are involved in to become a source of energy, lifting rather than depletion. If a group you are involved with cannot do this for you, then it may not be in your vibration, and it may be time to seek a group that is more energetically supportive of your vibration. Trust your feelings. And don't be scared to open up and allow yourself to connect with others. That way you can truly know if a group or gathering is for you, or if you need to move on. Trust that you are not alone on your journey, and the soul connections will nourish you and draw you to them, like strands of pearl on the Divine Mother's necklace. So, no man is an island. Know that we are all connected. Know that when you get stronger, we all get stronger. It's about living through love and compassion. You know, I went to the city and I always have a pocket full of change. Um, and there's so many poor souls out there, and I look around and they're not even noticed. And at the very end of my day, as we were making our way towards the train, and I had a lot of fun at the market, so um, I'm pretty sure if I turned my pockets inside out, nothing would fall except for business cards and stuff like that. And I saw a man, and he had this big, huge duffel bag, and he was going through the garbage to see if somebody had left a fry or two in the container before they threw it out. And so I did turn my pockets inside out, and I did find a $5 bill, and I turned around, and he had already made it up a little bit farther, so I went after him, and it was only $5, but my goodness, that could buy him some french fries at least. I don't know how we as a collective are forgetting people and not seeing them in our travels, and not trying to pick each other up, and not trying to help each other. Because when we raise each other's energy, we all get stronger. We are that string of pearls. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.